about today are not exclusive to other people. It doesn't happen to other people in the other street. It doesn't happen to people that work in different companies. It happens to us, it happens to me, and it happens to you. Organisations face the compelling reality that the cost of doing nothing is a far greater risk. The worse you feel, the less you do, and the less you do, the worse you feel. It goes round and round until we become stuck in a rut of feeling bad.
And there's this disconnect in the workplace. There's this whole thing in society that we're better at talking about mental health now, the princes are there, which is great, but I don't think it's happening as much in the workplace as we think. Less than 5% of employees with anxiety felt able to talk to their manager about it, less than 4% with depression. The other thing about people with long-term mental health problems is that they tend to die 15 to 20 years earlier than the rest of us. And that's not because of things like suicide, that's because of poorer physical health. So clearly there's something going on there about talking about that we're not doing. People that are in work that are emotionally poorly but don't feel that they can talk about it, so their productivity dips. So it's a huge figure in terms of cost. That amount is about £1,200 per employee. Every employee, not just the poorly ones, every employee. In 2017 there were 6,213 suicides in the UK and Northern Ireland. 17 people every day take their own lives due to suicide.
So the decision I made when I walked out the doctor's rooms was that I would not be burdened by the stigma that is associated with depression. And therefore I would talk about it. I would tell my daughters, I would tell my friends, and I would tell my employer what was wrong with me. Start a conversation about why isn't it a strategic priority? Why isn't the health of our people a strategic priority? Just start a conversation. Because you know what? I honestly believe if we can just have the conversation, anything is possible. Anything becomes possible. Rome is not built in a day. But I think it was Kennedy who started a conversation about putting a man on the moon and bringing that man back safely. Around some table. Guess what? It happened. Because they were able to have that conversation.
We've just finished the UK Client Advisory Board meeting and we've had a great day today. Really good discussion on mental health and well-being and getting away from the them and us sort of approach, those people who've got mental health issues and those people who haven't. Because really, all of us have emotional mental health needs and we need to recognise that and put in place solutions that can help people grow as individuals in their life but also in their employment.